Hello, hello, hello. Today we are going to talk about the law of energy or the law of vibration. So this law expresses that everything is made up of vibrating energy. So everything is energy and energy is everything. I'm sure you guys have probably heard this in parts, but this is a really important and just, it's so foundational, this understanding of this law. So we're going to quote Tesla: if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. So what does this mean for us? Every single thing is vibrating energy. That means that the secrets of the universe rest even in our own thoughts. When we think something, it emits a vibration. When we believe something, it emits a vibration. When we speak on something, do something, feel something, it emits a vibration. So I'm sure many of you have heard this too: where focus goes, energy flows. You have the power to affect change because everything is energy. So we want to start working with our thoughts, our beliefs, our actions. And through this, we become the conscious creator rather than the default creator. So our physical body temples are affected by the vibrations and the frequencies that we operate at. Everything is on this plate. Everything on this plane of existence is a vibration. Even the matter or objects or things that we think of as static or solid, they are also vibrating energy on a deeper quantum level. Even you yourself are just a vibration. We are all vibration. So considering what frequency you operate at in the fullest sense. So I'm going to ask that you guys close your eyes, take a few moments, maybe even pause after each of these questions and really consider this. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. What is the frequency of the thoughts that you think? Of the thoughts that you've been thinking? Of the thoughts that you think at this very moment? What is the frequency of your subconscious programming? The programming that was offered to you, that was given to you, that was instilled within you. What is the frequency of the words that you speak? The words that escape your lips every day. The words that you say to yourself, about yourself, to others, to the cosmos. What frequency does the setting with which you surround yourself emit? What is the frequency of your space, of your things, of your home, of your dwelling, of the places and spaces that you spend most time? What is the frequency? What is the frequency of the beliefs that you hold true in your core? The truths, the laws, the always, the nevers. What is the frequency of the actions that you take? What is the frequency of the actions that brought you here right now? What is the frequency of the actions that you take in this moment? What is the frequency of your style, of your essence, of your very mood? What is the vibration, the frequency that you emit? When you are ready, coming back into this place, coming back into the space, considering these questions frequently and allowing yourself to identify any answer that doesn't feel aligned, good, expansive for you, and hearing that as a call to shift it. So it is very important, and it is truly the way in which we create change in our lives, by really dropping down into the understanding that everything is vibration. So let's now consider the vibration that you grew up in. So what were the given or common things? What things were said or done repeatedly? How would you describe the people in your household growing up, or those you were spent the most time around? What are some of the aspects of personality or humanness that were programmed into you through exposure? For instance, if you were in a household that shoved down feelings, it wasn't talked about when you had sensations or feelings, maybe crying was seen as weak. Subconsciously, you're taking all of that energy in on a vibrational level, and it's setting up your future reality. So that might manifest later in life by saying that you desire a sensitive and emotionally intelligent partner, but you might feel disgust or lack of attraction when your partner expresses vulnerability, cries, or asks for help. This can be because we're programmed into it, that these aspects are seen as weak or less than or undesirable. Then when you start to feel uncomfortable and beat yourself up that you can't accept or enjoy that love, an aspect of you is coming up through that subconscious programming, because you have said that you desire that partner, but you're not feeling it. So you're starting to make yourself uncomfortable, shame yourself, beat yourself up about it. But what we're not looking at, what we're not understanding in a lot of these situations, is that we are vibration. And so the vibration or the frequency of our programming, of what's in our subconscious, of our beliefs, affects our day-to-day life. It can be blockages, it can be unwillingness, it can be stopping ourselves from receiving, it might be self-sabotage, but understanding that everything is vibration, everything is just an emitted frequency, that means you're able to reprogram that emitted frequency. Now, the programming you received as a child is not your fault. You weren't, I wasn't, we weren't autonomous at that young of an age. We didn't have the option to choose what was offered to us over and over. However, as an adult, that's still our mentality unless we change it intentionally. It is not our fault, but it is our responsibility. If we desire to shift our experience from what we've always had and been to what we desire to have and to be, it is up to each of us to become the conscious creator of our lives, to be conscious of these emotions and subconscious programmings, the ones that you have buried deep down in your subconscious, deep in your operating system, deep, deep, deep in that paradigm. And it is up to you to alter that reality. It is up to me to alter that reality. It is up to each of us to alter that reality. If you believe that you are broken and are always going to be broken, that is a vibrational frequency that you emit. So even if you start doing the inner work, that would help you to realize that we are all inherently whole, that we are not broken and in need of fixing. Even if we get close to, an understanding that we get to create, if we still have that programming inside us, if we're still emitting that broken mentality frequency, then things or people or writings or chat about being broken is still going to show up. That vibrational frequency will find you, will show up for you, will be magnetized to your experience. Our brains are so good at clearing out anything that doesn't align with our belief structure and giving us proof for what it is that we do believe. When you think a thought over and over again, it becomes a belief. That belief then becomes an expectation. That expectation then affects your attitude. Your attitude affects your behavior. And all of this turns into a state of being or your vibration. Working with this law is widespread. Everything is energy. That means everything you think, everything you feel, everything you do, everything you see, your experience, that affects you. It is all vibration. The most important language is that of energy, frequency, and vibration. So I'm asking you guys, what are some ways you can start communicating with yourself and the world through the language of energy?